Okay, like, he's gotta have bitten his tongue at least once. What's up, guys? I love Hunter here, and here we're going to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 270 of Blue Loco, which is known as Break. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm quite excited and intrigued to see what's going to go down in this very devious and diabolical chapter, considering Rin Itoshi is now the one with the big old ball, with that big old tongue drooling out his mouth. He's got that ego curling off him. I'm intrigued. Last chapter left off with my poor baby boy. My son! Now they got my son! How come they do that to my baby? My baby boy Corona! Nah! But Rin, he could ultimately smell the setup. It was a little bit too delicious, and he couldn't help but taking a big old juicy bite. So he took a big old bite out of that, and I'm interested to see how much of a meal he's cooking. So let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. Heading me, are you ready? 3, a 2, a 1. Noah and Loki are both shocked, which is interesting. Notably, I'm not too surprised that Noah's shocked, because what, he's seen this kind of playstyle once before. But like Loki, then again, I can't be shocked. I'm not too surprised at either of them being shocked, because this is realistically the first time Rin's displayed this in the Neo Eagles League. Like, he hasn't really done it anywhere else. So I guess this does make sense for both of the coaches to be like, is he spazzing? Is he tweaking out right now? Did Shido lace his bottle again? No, but let's see. Hey! That was a foul just now! Hey, check the VAR! What does that mean? And if y'all could not tell, I'm not a real football fan. What is something replay? Visual action replay? VAR. Video assistant referee. Oh, okay. There we go. Check the VAR! No. Rin touched the ball first, so it's not. He draws out his prey's ultimate state and destroys it. But like, actually that does make sense. Because technically Corona's ultimate state is feeding Isagi. Like, I love my little shark boy. That's my son. That's my baby boy. I'm a brown father. I don't care if when Corona's parents gets introduced into the manga. I'll be in the manga. I'll be right there. I promise you. It'll be a picture of me and literally me. Like I birthed Corona from my foot or something like that. Like call me Zeus with Dionysus. Well, actually, don't call me Zeus with Dionysus. That is very, very bad. I did nothing to survive. But like, he just popped out my thigh one day. I just tore a thigh over, ripped him out. There's my son, Corona. So don't get me wrong. That's my baby boy. But yeah, he's kind of just a feeder. he do just be like, go, Isagi, I believe in you. Do it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if Corona wasn't Isagi's original meat hopper, I'm not sure what Isagi would be doing right now, bro. I don't know, Corona, he big massive, dog. He big massive, but yeah, technically doing what Rin did, waiting for Corona to be in the point of intercepting a pass and doing that 1-2-1-2 with Isagi, getting right in there, giving him the back shots with your back, yeah, it do make sense. But let's see. He draws out his prey's ultimate state and destroys it. Ritoshi's getting fired up. Took you long enough, buddy. If you don't get your nasty behind tongue up out of here, please. Rin, no one wants to see that. You are a 16-year-old on live TV. No one wants to know about that. Put it away right now. But let's see. Darn it. Raichi, do your job, bro. What do you mean, darn? This is what you need, bro. You're going up against the number one in blood. If you stop him for half a second, think of the value. Think of the money. Think of the fat racks. Come on now, Raichi. Darn it. Ooh, reach out. Bro said, what if we just and clocked it? Okay. Ooh, that man's fiending for it. Look at it. You know what? I know. Once again, I can never say I've been so locked in that I've started drooling. Like I said, the only time I've ever felt so locked in that I felt like a bodily function of mine was like out of my control is when I felt myself de-atomizing. Like I felt every single thing in my fingers and my toes and stuff like that when I was running my hardest in a 200. That's it. But with that being the case, I just can't take bro seriously with that tongue out, dog. It just don't work. Like, you got this cold behind panel and you just see him going, bleh. Like, I get it's supposed to look a little bit freaky, but Rin, you're on live television, my boy. Put that thing away. Let's see. Kiyora coming out the shadow realm said, hey, You think I'm just going to feed Kaiser once this game and not cook anymore? And Kiyora, I hate to say it, the answer is yes, because you're not going to cook anymore, buddy. You've already served the purpose and the plot. You may be lucky if you make that top 23. Let's see. Bro really said, you thought I couldn't see you from a mile away? I may not have metavision, but I do have A vision. And that is true. Rin definitely does have A vision, and that vision is clean and crystal clear and looking quite devious. So devious indeed. Let's see. Calm low kick, yeah. Calm low kick, yeah. Calm low kick, oh, actually, that's kind of impressive. He ups it with the outside of his foot, seemingly his right foot, and then passes it. I'm assuming this, he's not shooting with this, but passes it with the left. Once again. So, like, you would have to kick up with one foot, land with the other, and then the instant the other foot touches the ground, kick up in a horizontal motion. Okay, Ren, look at the motion, look at the speed. And look at Kiyora and Raichi both being like, we're not main character enough for this, bro. Stop playing us on this, man. But let's see. Uh-oh, Nanase? Who's this? PX... Oh, right. So I was like, what is ISAGI doing on PXG? Nah, but let's see. Pass the ball right back. Rin. Hiori, lock him down. Hiori, lock him down. Hiori, lock him down. Hiori, lock him down. Please, Hiori. I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart. Lock that man down. He needs help. But let's see. Rin, I love how Rin's like, wait a minute. He may actually be a little swole. Let's see. Or not, bro said, man, you ain't some light work. Bump that right over his own dome piece and over Hiori's dome piece as well. Want to keep moving, keep getting active. Hiori, no. First you. Well, first Rayo, then Kaiser, then Isagi. Now you're making Metavision users have a snuffy. You're making Metavision users have a bad name, bro. Please, bro. Hiori, why? Let's see. That's not. Hold on, let me see. Can I hit the 3D? Can I hit the 3D Sora? Heliodol Osmond style? That's nuts. I can't. Man. You know the sad thing that hurts me the most? It's only Vexen, and I was re-listening to Vexen's lines, and I don't even get Vexen right. I can't do Xemnas, I can't do old Xehanort. To be fair, I do not have a voice like Leonard Nimoy, and I haven't listened to the new ones, either of them, enough. I can't do Ansem, whether it be Billy Zane or the new one. I don't know Billy Zane. Man, he did a voice memo for regular Pat. I forget what the guy's name is. But to be fair, I also forget, like, Xemnas' voice actor's name. But he's fantastic, too. But, like, I got so many... I've listened to so many... The only ones I can remotely reach into the somewhat depths are Vexen. I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes. But, like, that's it. And what? How many scientist characters am I running into? How many male seedy scientist characters am I running into? I pick the Vexen voice the most random of characters because I never run into them. And then, it's me, Mickey Mouse, and I can't even do that right. Back in my prime, when I had a lot of baby cousins to look after, and thusly Mickey Mouse Clubhouse was constantly on repeat, and thusly I had consistent exposure to the Mickey Mouse voice, I used to be able to hit that bad boy. I could deceive individuals, but now I can barely hit the It's like, it's not even that my voice has gotten any deeper. It's just I'm so out of practice. Like, for some reason, I was, like, spamming the Mickey voice earlier in life. I think I unlocked some other voices, and my brain was like, okay, we don't need to practice anymore. This is on down pat. This is down lock. But no! Now it's gone. No, Your Honor. I'm not saying she was being extremely silly. I'm saying he was... Okay, let me stop. Let's see. That's not all that from a line that reminded me. Dream drop distance, sorry, that's I don't even, well, where would I rank a dream drop? Let me stop. I'm getting so far into, this is what happens. I start talking about Kingdom Hearts and then you don't see no, I know it's called gazing. You don't see no name in the background. Y'all see the head of Oath Keeper. Don't ask what happened. But like y'all see, y'all know I'm obsessed. Y'all see the ultimate weapon back there, Cage 2. Let me stop. Let's see. His concentration is on a new level? Yes, Hiori. This is what we call tweaking out. This is what we call being off one, Hiori. He's most certainly off one. He won't let the ball or his own body stop. He's making a counterattack by pushing his personal skills and passing to their limits. It's a pure destruction with no wasted motion. I mean, yeah. Well, and you know what? One thing I do like about Rin in particular, and you're looking at a guy who, like, likes Rin, but, like, I'll admit, I'm trying to think, how much do I really like Rin? I like him a lot. I like him a lot, but, like, I know he's a lot of people's favorite character. He's not necessarily mine. I feel the same way about Rin, maybe to a lesser degree that I feel about Baro, where I feel like a lot of other people like him a lot more than I do. But with that being the case, I like how the Destroyer mindset, to a degree, is hinted at in his more controlled false ego playstyle. From the specific puppeteering, like, you can go all the way back to early second selection, long before any idea of Destroyer ego or original ego Rin was even a dream or a glint in our eyes. And you can see by his old puppeteering playstyle, that's what he did. No matter what, he was a person who played to other people's absolute limits. Now he's just including himself. Where before he would, be patient, a little bit seedy, slide in the background a little bit, kind of pulling Isagi, you know what I'm talking about? Now he's just full speed ahead, absolute destruction, pulling out everything, the best that his own body has to offer, and the best that other people have to offer. Which is, once again, so shocking to me that this man doesn't have some variation of metavision. Like, at this point, really not. But let's see. Duh! I see Rin, and the more the field revolves around me, this became easier for him to predict everyone else's movements. Yeah. Because and I'll admit, that's still an impressive feat. Like, for Isagi to be such a focal center point that the rest of his own team and he himself forgets Rin? They forgot Rin of all characters? Like, that is a little crazy. But it does make sense based on Rin's whole, like, demeanor. Let's put it that. It makes sense on Rin's whole demeanor that ultimately he would be like, wait for it, strike, and then he would go for it. Did I pre-draw? 15 minutes in. I don't think I pre-draw, because I don't think I gave the disclaimer. Blue Lock, it's peak, every single week. I got a pre-draw for it. Though the chapter's already went. But I got a pre-draw for it. If the chapter in a PXG versus BM game is not peak, that guy becomes canon. There we go. We got it. Good. Sorry, I don't know. My brain was just like, Pencil Man, you didn't draw the sword, Pencil Man. How could you not have it on you and keep it on you at all times, Pencil Man? And I remembered. But let's see. It became easier for him to predict everyone's movements. Basically, it means there are limits to what he could do. It's easier for him to use his abilities when he feels edged in. Oh, hedged in. I was about to say, Isagi, no, please don't talking about edging, bro. The fandom's crazy enough. Well, let's see. That means he's a restriction type. Unlike Kaiser, whose performance is improved once he let go of his fixation on me. Fixating on me helps boost Rin's concentration. So he's a self-style, restrictive egoist. And once again, it's crazy how much psychology is being introduced in, like, the Neo Aegis League Buller. But it does make sense with what we've seen of Rin so far. He's always been about himself and his own goal, but he's also always been about basing his own goal on a specific person. Not a general, vague goal or idea like being the best player in the world or something like that, or being the most famous or the most handsome or the most strong. No. Rin has always been, I'm doing this to defeat Sei. 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 I'm doing this to defeat Isagi and Sei. So, like, it makes sense. And that's what I'll give Kaneshiro Sensei credit for. I know a lot of people have issues with their writing, especially as of recent, considering the goals in the games have been somewhat predictable. But one, let them cook. And two, I ultimately do think to a certain degree, it's okay if that's the point. And I think the point with Kaneshiro Sensei laying out that groundwork for it earlier is to set us up for this psychological background analysis on Isagi now. So it's some really good stuff. But let's see. He's a self-styled egoist. I'm starting to understand Rin's mental profile. The formula of his psyche. Freedom, self-style. Yeah, that makes sense for Bachida and Shido. Time, yeah. Restriction world style. Yeah, Kaiser would be in his own category. And restriction self style. Okay. So Kaiser always needs external challenges, while Rin always needs internal challenges. Interesting. Let's see. Poor Butcher. Let's see. No matter how I force this now, how should I force this freak into submission? ISAGI. First, you're talking about hedging, which is one letter off from edging. Second, you wanna what? You wanna take this younger man and go force him into position, dog? I'm gonna have to press start because I think I need to quit this game. But let's see. Get down there. Into submission. I'm getting close to the way I felt during the U20. Still close. That's correct. Like, I guess everything was on the line. Of course, everything was on the line, and like, if they lost, he would have lost everything, including all the hard work he did to even catch up to say. But still, the fact that this isn't bringing out his best up until now, he's still just getting close to the U20. But you know what? That could end up being his downfall in the long run. That could end up being his downfall. Because when you think about it, if he goes the exact same style as before, I mean, no. Technically, no. Because I think only, one person from that little group is there. I'm about to say, he may not be able to run his offense as easily, but you never know. But with it being the case, drawing out the enemy's ultimate performance and then stomping it into pieces, trampling them feels so good. Okay, that's a little bit freaky to say, but I'll admit, I know they're all gonna be like, "Oh, Pencil, you're such a sick, twisted, diabolical, and devious individual. How could you?" But like, he's not into like the dopamine rush you get after, victory in general. I'm about to say like winning a game, but no, just victory in general. The victory rush and adrenaline you get pumping through your system, beautiful. So I can understand how certain people would either A, more easily reach this more concentrated state and thus they wouldn't be struggling as much as Rin, and how feeling good kind of justifies all the hard work. But I feel like maybe Rin doesn't necessarily like these things because he was granted it, rather than, where's my brain going? I was talking about how Rin could eat more easily into the Destroyer state if he had a more general mindset earlier, and also how ultimately the passion for victory is something innate to most humans, and thusly they'll do anything they're about to get. But let's see. Drawing at the enemy surface. That's right! More! Bring it on, you pieces of puke. Is that all you got? All that internal monologue for what? Is that all you got, buddy, pal, amigo? Really? That's all you got? You piles of puke. Really, Rin? If you don't get, let me see. How can Rin be stopped? Things are different than they were in the U20 game. Sei was in that game, so he barely managed to stop Rin. Crazy. I mean, yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess it technically was mostly Sei. It's not like Haiku was able to do much. Sei and Shido, low key. I mean, they were the main antagonists of that arc. It makes sense. Let's see. Now that Rin's switch has been flipped, nobody can control him. Ooh, he's clean with it. Look at the rotation. In that case, I'll just have to be Sei Itoshi's replacement. Can I do it? No, I have to do it. Show me your ultimate performance. You want to win, right? You want to get there, don't you? You two freaks of nature. You two animals, you beasts, you did it. He's thumbnail material. Ladies and gentlemen, code red. We have found thumbnail material. Ladies and gentlemen, dare I declare, we have found thumbnail material. We see the clashing bodies, the clashing auras, it all goes crazy. Gagamaru, please. He's gonna get so cooked right now, bro. But Gagamaru, please. But alright. Oh, it's so clean. Oh, it's so clean. They say Nomura Sensei can't cook? I want to see them cook. Everyone who says Nomura Sensei can't cook, please cook. Please. Cook and serve me the meat. Let me see. But let's see. Golly, number 1 belongs to me. Ooh, does it though? Oh, flashback time? Uh-oh, Rin is scoring. Yeah. Rin, he scored. He scored. Let's see. Oh, darn. That's the same one from from the U20 match. That broken piece. Let's see. Push! Bam! Kaboom! I'm kidding. Let's see. Come on. You're drooling again, Rin. Is it really that fun? Yeah. I don't know. I'm weird. I know y'all are going to be like, Pencil Man, don't you just collect? I'm a collector, all right? I like acquiring fine goods, all right? When I was a kid, I didn't really play with toys. Like that's the one thing my parents found weird about me. I was mostly a normal kid, but they're like, you did not like toys. We bought you toys, but you didn't really rock with them. Why? I don't know. But like, that's interesting. And here's the thing. I've always had an active imagination. It's shock horror. It's why I ended up becoming the guy with a pencil who reviews anime and manga on YouTube. But like, never necessarily got the toy hype. Like, I like collecting things, but even then, I don't really collect. I mean, I guess technically, these are toys. So I guess that's technically toy collection. But even then, both of these were gifts. They weren't anything I actively sought out. But I guess, like, this wasn't a gift. This I just got from because I wanted to collect the amiibos. So technically amiibos are toys. So I guess I am a toy collector. But even then, I don't play with them. I just have them. Strange. Let's see. Is it really that fun? Yeah. Dang it. It's broken. The toys aren't like people. They don't bleed, but if they break, they don't get better. That's true. It's always hard to teach kids about fragility, considering, like, they're basically superhuman the moment they're cognizant. Like, notably, there's that weird sweet spot where, like, a child is, like, supremely durable with super healing, and also not sentient enough to understand that not everything is supremely durable with super healing. And Rin's clearly in that state. I know. I'm sorry. Are Mom and Dad gonna get mad again? Would they be upset again? Yeah. I mean, once again, I don't know. I didn't break things when I was younger, but whenever I did, by accident, I'd be like, Pencil Man! Well, they didn't call me Pencil Man. Pencil Baby! Let's see. Want some ice cream? Say, where are you getting this money from? Let's see. Huh? Okay. Did you win a free one? No. Don't sweat it, Rin. As long as I live, I'll be on your side. Ah, my ego is. Look at ISAGI, bro. He really said, he threw it. He did not throw it back like that, but he threw it back and he paused. Okay. Combo W chat. I like the callback to. Oh, so what? That was real. Okay, kind of sure, Sensei. The more he says, look at y'all whipping it up in the kitchen. Here's the whipping. Things is dip. I see y'all. Where did it go? Yeah, it's a W chapter. Admittedly, this chapter, it feels a little bit short, unless I'm tweaking. Is this chapter a little bit short, or am I tweaking? No, that's regular full length. But I think the main thing is, the main thing this chapter does well is it does two things. It, one, displays the ever-present growth of Rin, yet how he still is weak in a way, that he still requires others to reach his peak performance, in a way that ISAGI doesn't require others. ISAGI brings others to their peak performance, meanwhile Rin needs others to bring himself to his peak performance. Typically others he idolizes / fears, in the case of ISAGI / Sei, who are currently overlapping in a way in their respective abilities to bring out the best of Rin. But also, I like how it shows that Rin's more destructive impulses have not only just always been a thing, but they've been a thing that he was forced to constrict ever since he was at a young age. Sei didn't understand it, but he was more willing to be kind to Rin about it and take him out to ice cream and try to get him to distract on other things. Meanwhile, his parents were very clearly not okay with those destructive tendencies, which is important. Like, notably, I'd say if you see your kid having destructive tendencies after a certain point, you do maybe want to make sure they're okay and see what's going on with that. But still, I can understand how Rin would end up naturally suppressing his true ego over time, considering it was so discouraged, whether it be in a sweeter way through the use of ice cream, or in a more outright way in the use of, scolding. But also, I like how Isagi ultimately finds himself in a position where he realizes he can no longer just play himself, he can no longer just be himself. Ultimately, he has to become something greater, something that he once thought was unreachable, something that could rival Rin and wake him up and possibly stop him from achieving his peak performance. By becoming Itoshi Sei, by becoming that person that Rin thought he would never be able to reach, Isagi is able to stall him, showing his own evolution drastically. So overall, very yeah. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave brother from another mother. That's a long phrase, but leave brother from another mother in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon below, where you can support me for as low as $1 monthly, things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 monthly, get the same perks and more. Some of those perks will include the live reactions, every other series I review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 Patreon and $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dad with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our $3 members, Zena, Greyhound, Astro, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, G Prosper, Red Wolf 4765, and Paris Arnold. I'd like to give another big ol' thank you to our $5 patrons, Sean, Sammy, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, Josh Brown, and A+A. And I'd like to give a great big thank you to our $7 members, Autumn Mornings Lazo, Fine, and That Guy. And I'd like to give a great big thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and Akid's Void. And I'd like to give big, hefty, juicy thank yous to our $10 patrons, Panda Goat, Michael Williamson, Metal Solid Crisis, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give the biggest, juiciest, meatiest, sloppiest, and heftiest thank you of them all to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.